Please welcome the 2013-14 Kia NBA Most Valuable Player, Kevin Durant.
I come from a small county outside of Washington, D.C., called PG County. Me, my mom, my brother, we moved so many different places growing up, and it felt like a box. It felt like there was no getting out. I love basketball so much, I love playing it. I just never thought that I could make it to college, NBA, or stand up here today in front of you guys and be an NBA MVP. So many people believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. So many people doubted me and motivated me every single day to be who I am. But when I walked into the gym, I fell in love with the game. And I didn't fall in love with it just because it was me playing. I fell in love with it because I got guys like this. Like these guys every single day that push me to be the best player I can be. But I could speak all night about Russell. An emotional guy who will run through a wall for me. People put unfair criticism on you as a player, and I'm the first to have your back. I love you here. I love you. And last, my mom. I don't think you know what you did. The odds were stacked against us. Single parent with 2 boys by the time you were 21 years old. And when something good happens to you, I don't know about you guys, but I tend to look back to what brought me here. And you wake me up in the middle of the night in the summer times, making me run up a hill, making me do push-ups, screaming at me from the sideline of my games at 8 or 9 years old. We wasn't supposed to be here. You made us believe. You kept us off the street, put clothes on our backs, food on the table. When you didn't eat, you made sure we ate. You went to sleep hungry. You sacrificed for us. You the real MVP. It was cool to see how moved people were by my speech. But that's not what I'm here to do. I'm in this league to win a championship. After we lost, I sat at home for 3 days. I didn't leave the house. Just sat there. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what it felt like to not get up and go to practice. I was expecting us to be in the finals. I felt embarrassed. I felt like I let people down. It was different because I was so focused and locked in on what we were doing. But you know, that's a part of the game, man. I just had to reflect on the season and learn from it and get better from it, hopefully this summer, and let it go, to be honest.
He's ready to go tomorrow to LA. I know you got to get the house. I don't know what to do, but you got to get the house ready. You got to get a house by the gym, somewhere by UCLA, and they're all going. Vernon, Black, Cliff, everybody's leaving tomorrow.
I always enjoyed coming to LA visiting, so I wanted to see how it was living, and last summer was one of my best summers as far as working out and getting better, so I wanted to do it all over again.
Oh, that's gonna hurt your heart. A lot of muscle.
1, 2, 3.
You know, so we decided to go with a place in Beverly Hills where it was quiet, and we had a court in the back, and that's all I really needed.
I'm taking the master suite. He gonna take the other room. This me. First things first. I gotta go bless the court.
We're hitting the lines right now.
Oh yeah? Hey, Black, come here.
It's a great feeling to have your boys here with you that you grew up with.
Got the cheese. I told you.
We never talk about wins. We never talk about losses. We just enjoy being around each other, and that helped me out a lot.
Now take the lead.
Black is what we call him, but his name is Durant. I met him when I was in 7th grade.
All that screaming, and he down too.
But just having that support system around, they just take your mind off of it.
He always wanted to play basketball. That was his thing.
He was just quiet. He ain't say much. He ain't hang around nobody. He was just tall, lanky kid walking around in the hallways. Still the same way like he is now. You say a little bit more now, talk a little bit more trash now than he did then.
Yeah. I remember when we were 12, 13, everybody out there 18, 19, 20 years old. And Buddy on the mic just like, man, who's his agent? I was like, he's 13 years old. Like, who's his agent?
And he started to bring the ball up court, and soon he got past half court, and he just letting it fly. He stepped past half court at 14 years old, and talking about, that's far enough.
For all the people in his whole area, he just uplifted that whole community, and all the little kids and everybody that seen him when he was little, everybody's like, yo, that's our Kevin Durant. My fondest memory going to the draft is, he said, man, I'm gonna have a lot of family and friends here. I came out the hotel, it was 3 busloads of people.
He in rhythm right now. He in rhythm right now.
He work as if he's still trying to get to the NBA. That's how hard he worked. Like, he's still trying to get there, and he's there.
We don't never talk about stuff like this, but I didn't know they felt that way. It's kind of, you know, a little emotional.
2 days.
When the season ended, everyone told me I should rest, but I didn't want to stop. I wanted to work harder than I've ever worked this offseason.
22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. Come on. 29. Game winner. 30.
Yee!
If I'm drenched and soaked and salty from just playing ball all day, that's like the most productive day I've had, because that's what I love to do. My whole day revolves around me waking up, working out, grab something to eat, I shoot over there and go hoop with them, go eat again, slide over there and play in that game, and then just getting up that next morning and going to work out. Basketball every day, all day. I love it.
On the trail, will give it up. KD fires and hits his first bucket as a Warrior here at home. He only made 402 of those a year ago, an NBA record. Jordan down low, swatted away by Durant. Pulled down by Draymond Green, who averaged close to 10 boards per game last year. Durant with the extra pass. It's Thompson from the corner. So Thompson, Durant, and Curry all with a 3 here early on. A big part of that team. This summer you were there, watched all the games in Rio. Here's Green for 3. And now all 4 of the key guys for Golden State have hit a 3 here in the first 4.5 minutes. Misfires there. Here's Durant. Durant driving and finishing off glass. Steve Kerr thought he'd play about 20 tonight. Durant with 7 points, shooting over Griffin and hitting his 3rd basket. Championship after Golden State fell short in Game 7 against Cleveland. Here's Durant on the pull-up for 3. Hit it! Rivers looked like he traveled. And a steal by Draymond Green. Here they go again. Green the lob, and Durant with the finish. 71 for Golden State.
They'd like to reward him a little bit more this year. He does all the dirty work, defending the rim. Here's Kevin Durant. Didn't even get a thought out there, firing up another 3. 25 or so this year because he's getting a little bit older. He wants to have him fresh.
Thompson for 3. Gets the bounce. His 5th triple, 27 points for Klay Thompson. Steve Nash is a player development consultant who Comes in from time to time to help out as Varejao gets it to drop. And a three-point chance for Anderson Varejao. The third quarter. And the starters have played starter minutes for the Clippers tonight as Curry strokes home a triple. Tried to bounce it to Iguodala, threw it right to Rivers. Rivers going at Durant, and KD swats it out of play.
To Steve Kerr before the game, he thought his defensive imprint.
There you see Kevin Durant coming to the stage.
Basketball-wise, how does Kevin Durant fit in with the Warriors and that incredibly talented core that was already here?
Well, I haven't made the decision yet, but he might start.
Hey, he already signed the contract, so whatever you want to do.
I think it's safe to say Kevin would fit into any style. But I think with our players, the guys that we have already, and Kevin could probably talk more about this, I think that was attractive to him to be able to play with Draymond and Steph and Clay because of the way those guys play. You know, we have guys who are not just shooters, not just ball handlers. We kind of have a bunch of basketball players, and that's what's made our team really good the last couple of years. So to add another guy who is so talented and not just a shooter or not just a defender, he's a basketball player, and we think the style fits him perfectly. We think he suits us perfectly, and the combination of all these guys playing together should be a lot of fun to watch.
How much of the personality fit was important as well as the basketball fit for you?
I was shocked that those four guys came in to meet me a couple of days ago. Team, won 73 games and the championship before. I didn't think that they would be interested in a player like me because they had so much success. But to see them together, they all walked in and looked like they were holding hands. It was a family. And I could tell they enjoyed being around each other. And that was, like I said, that was something I couldn't ignore. It was just a great vibe throughout the whole day. So I'm glad I'm here, man. Like I said, I'm excited, and I'm just ready to play ball.